Good morning, everyone. How are you? Today's a special day. What special day is it? Can you tell me? Halloween. And I see some really scary people out there, some actually very fun costumes. What am I today? A pirate. Arg. Well, I want to welcome all of you to the Center for the Performing Arts, and you are seated in the Studio Theater. We have 3 theaters here on our campus, and this happens to be the studio. And today, we are here for our Peanut Butter and Jam series, which is sponsored by Faegre Drinker. So let's give them a round of applause for sponsoring this. Great. And we hope to see you back. We do one of these a month, and it just so happens that for November, it's next Saturday, and it's Jungle John, and it's live animals. I don't know what animals he's going to bring, but they're going to be really cool. They always are. I also want to welcome all the people joining us on Facebook today. Hey, everybody. We're glad you're with us, too. Well, with that being said, are you excited for today? Are you going to get up and do a little dancing, a little boogieing? Yeah? Good. Well, I want to welcome my friend out here, Ruditoonz, and he's going to do some pretty awesome rock and roll music for you. Are you ready? Come on out, Rudy.
Hi, everybody, in these weird, strange times. How you doing today? Hi. 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 We're going to have some fun here. I'm going to tell you guys a little story today. We're going to have some fun for Halloween. I'll leave that right there for now. I'm going to tell you a story. But like most things in my life, I'm not going to say it to you, I'm going to sing it to you. Well, I've got monsters in my basement. I've never seen them, but I know. I dream about them almost every night. They're big, bad, and ugly, and they glow. And they swing big chains around in circles, and they bang on drums and pots and pans. And they call out my name when I'm sleeping. They want me to join their monster band. So it's a true story, boys and girls. I have monsters in my basement. And these monsters are not just ordinary monsters. They're musicians. And they even have a monster band called Boogie Woogie Berry and the Basement Band. And what these guys do is sing songs in my basement all night long. And they keep me up. In fact, I'm really tired because Halloween is when they really go crazy. So they were up all night long playing these songs while I was tossing and turning and sleeping and snoring, and I just couldn't sleep. And they were singing these songs over and over and over again. And the songs are really fun and they're really cool, but not at 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning when I'm trying to sleep, you know? This is one of their favorite songs right here, and it goes like this. I don't wanna go to bed, I wanna rock and roll instead. I don't wanna go to bed, I wanna rock and roll instead. I'm not really tired, I wanna stay up. I wanna rock and roll and watch the sun come up. I don't wanna go to bed, I wanna rock and roll instead. Now, can you guys sing that with me? I don't wanna go to bed, I wanna rock and roll instead. I don't wanna go to bed, I wanna rock and roll instead. I'm not really tired, I wanna stay up. I wanna rock and roll and watch the sun come up. I don't wanna go to bed, I wanna rock and roll instead. I don't wanna go to bed, I wanna rock and roll instead. Now, do you have any idea what it would be like to be trying to sleep and all night long all these monsters are singing this song? It's really hard. I gotta admit, it is a catchy song they wrote. I figured this would probably be the kids' national anthem. So you guys that are here, and you guys watching, learn it and sing it tonight. Here we go. I don't wanna go to bed, I wanna rock and roll instead. I don't wanna go to bed, I wanna rock and roll instead. Let me hear you guys sing it loud. I don't wanna go to bed, I wanna rock instead. Let me hear you one more time. I don't wanna go to bed, I wanna rock and roll instead. I don't wanna go to bed. Oh, I'm so tired. All I wanted to do was rock and roll all night. But maybe tomorrow I'll stay up instead. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. So, I didn't write that song. The Monsters wrote that song. I'm just the messenger. That's what the Monsters do. They rock and roll in the basement all night. They party every day. It's just absolutely nuts at my house. It's a good time now. It's a good time. Now, I'm going to ask the boys and girls to stand up. If you guys will stand up with me. This is another of the Monsters' favorite songs because they have these drums and they beat on these drums and pots and pans and anything else down there that makes noise. And they sing a song that goes like this. Can you guys clap with me? You guys sound good. Here we go. We shake our tails to the left. We shake our tails to the right. We dance around, jump up and down all day and night. We shake our tails to the left. We shake our tails to the right. We dance around, jump up and down all day and night. Everybody jump. Everybody jump up. Everybody get down. Touch your toes, touch your nose, and spin round and round. Everybody jump up. Everybody get down. Touch your toes, touch your nose, and spin round and round. And throw your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. 'Cause dancing bears are everywhere. Everybody jump up. Everybody get down. Touch your toes and touch your nose and spin round and round. Everybody jump up. Everybody get down. Touch your toes, touch your nose and spin round and round. And throw your hands in the air. And wave them like you just don't care. 'Cause dancing bears are everywhere. Dancing bears are everywhere. Dancing bears are everywhere. That's right. So these monsters that live in my basement, they're not bad monsters. I mean, they're ugly. They're really ugly. But they have good hearts. It's just they do what monsters do. Monsters can't help what they do. They're just monsters, right? Most of them don't mean to be scary. It's just that they look so ugly that they're scary. I don't see any ugly monsters here today, but oh boy, these monsters in my basement, they are ugly. But I'm telling you, they have a heart of gold. They really do. And one of the biggest things about these monsters is they know they know my number one rule. My number one rule, rule number one, is be nice and have fun. Can you guys say that with me? Rule number one is be nice and have fun. If you're having fun but it's not very nice, then that's no good. And these monsters know that. They also don't like fighting. Fighting is bad. Monsters don't fight. They have a pact because they're all one race. Monsters, they don't fight with each other. They get along. Just like us people. Us people, we are all one race, human. And therefore we should treat each other with compassion and love and respect and all get along. But don't forget, these guys are monsters. This is one of the songs that they really like to sing because it's all about rule number one. And what's rule number one? Be nice and have fun. Behind my house where we keep the trash, the leftover food was having a bash. Most everybody was getting along, but that's not the reason for this song. Two of the guests weren't very polite. Both of them were looking for a fight. They were introduced by an old strawberry, and the spooky cookie met the scary cherry. Well, the cookie spoke first and said with a grin, when kids try to eat me, I bite off their chins. Then I jump up and I bite off their nose, and then I go and drench them with the garden hose. Ha 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 ha. Well, the cherry, of course, couldn't be outdone. It said, when kids try to eat me, I bite off their tongues. And then I jump up and I bite off their ears. I've been doing this for a lot of years. When the spooky cookie met the scary cherry, everybody thought the situation looked hairy. The cookie and the cherry just circled around. Each tried to knock the other one down. But then the strawberry said, please don't fight. Fighting's not the answer, it's just not right. All of us food should get along, you see. Be nice and have fun, that's the way to be. Well, the cookie and the cherry agreed and shook hands, and everybody danced to the vegetable band. They laughed and danced, everybody was merry, when the spooky cookie met the scary cherry. Ha 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 ha. Oh, everybody make some noise. Hey! Now, this year would have been my 12th year at the Children's Museum for Halloween, doing a bunch of shows and having fun and seeing all the kids at the Children's Museum. We're really lucky here in central Indiana that we have the biggest and the best children's museum in the whole world, but as some of you may have heard, there is this little pesky virus going around, and so therefore we haven't been able to be at the Children's Museum this year. And it was going to be my 12th year, but I'm not there this year for Halloween. I'm really, really grateful that I got to come here to the Palladium and the Center for Performing Arts and do a Halloween show, because I would have really missed it after 11 years. But over the years, as a partner with the Children's Museum, I've written a lot of Halloween songs for the Children's Museum. And a few years back, when it was the 50th anniversary of the haunted house at the Children's Museum, their haunted house that year was called Time Warp. And I was like, oh, I know a pretty good song called Time Warp. But I'm going to write an even better one. And so that's what I did. So this song was dedicated to the Children's Museum 50th anniversary of their haunted house. I borrowed the name Time Warp, but it's my song, and then the monsters in my basement love it. They sing it all the time, and it goes like this. I'm in a creepy cantina and I'm feeling so spaced out. I can't calm my nerves in this freaky haunted hangout. I'm in a tunnel of terror, flying upside down, and when I'm upside down, my smile's a frown. And I don't like frowning, somebody help me out. Everybody rock, everybody roll. We're in a crazy time warp, and we're losing control. All right, guys, next time, when I say everybody rock, you guys go rock. And when I say everybody roll, you say roll. You got it? The skeletons are in the closet, shaking their bones, dancing to the graveyard stompers in the zombie zone. The tomb of doom and the wicked Wild West. I can think of 50 reasons this place is the best, but this time warp, baby, is better than all the rest. Everybody rock, everybody roll. We're in a crazy time warp, and we're losing control. Everybody scream, scream, everybody shout. We're in a crazy time warp, and there's no getting out. Is everybody in? Is everybody in? It's time to get crazy with the time warp. Here we go again. Everybody rock, everybody roll. We're in a crazy time warp, and we're losing control. Everybody scream, everybody shout. We're in a crazy time warp, and there's no getting out. So these monsters, oh, these monsters, they are so wild, these monsters. They're always going out of tune. They play too hard, they get too crazy. They're really wild. The funny thing is that this monster band, they don't even have a guitar player anymore. The drummer ate their last guitar player. And so they keep calling me and they want me to come downstairs and join them and be their new guitar player. Now, I'm going to tell you something, boys and girls. I've always wanted to be in a band. Most musicians are clean, classy people among the most respected members in their communities. But these guys are monsters. And I don't know about you, but no way would I join a band full of monsters. Another song that they really like to play down in my basement is this. And it's a true story, this song, for back before I was a guitar player, I was a mad scientist. Do I look like a mad scientist? Do I look mad? I'm not mad. Maybe a crazy scientist, but not a mad scientist. The monsters really like this song because they can get out their kazoo, they can get out their melodica. I'll show you what that is in just a minute. But this song is called The Song You Love, the Song You Know, the song with the name Hip-Hop-Opotamus. Working in my lab late one night, trying to create something new. I crossed a rabbit with a hippopotamus. I wanted to see what it would do. I created a hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus. Hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus. Wow, this new creation could really jump, especially since it weighed 2,000 pounds. I know if I weighed even half that much, I couldn't pick my feet up off the ground. If I was a hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus. Hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus. Sometimes they play this song, and when they start playing this song in my basement, they just play it all night long. Because it's got that great little funky groove to it, and they can just jam on it. Everybody can take solos. They can just go all night. They never get bored. These monsters, they don't get bored. They just have fun, and that's what we do, right, boys and girls? We're not ever bored. We just have fun. This thing's called a melodica, and you play it like this. Now if you see this creature, don't be scared. It will probably just hop away. At least the best that a 2,000-pound rabbit could hop. Just don't let it hop on you, 'cause that would really mess up your day. If you were squashed by a hip-hop-opotamus, 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 hip-hop-opotamus. Watch out for the hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus. Hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus, hip-hop-opotamus. Thank you, everybody, so much. I definitely want to make sure that I say thanks to Julia and everybody, Krista, and everybody else that I met today at the Palladium and Center for Performing Arts staff. Thank you to the sponsor. Thank you for having me. So grateful to be here. I got a couple of more songs to do. And Julia, who is the gal here, the pirate, I'm going to sing a song for her right now. This is another favorite that the monsters in my basement like to play. I wrote this once upon a time when somebody asked me, hey, how come you don't have any pirate songs? And I said, well, I will tomorrow. Are you having the time of your life, walking around on your feet, going to school and going to bed? That's not the life for me. danger and adventure are two things I see every day. And I make my bed where I hang my head. You better stay out of my way. Sounds like a sea shanty, doesn't it? Arr, arr, arr. A pirate is what I be. While all of you landlubbers live on the land, I live on the sea. Anybody getting seasick yet? Imagine trying to sleep and the pirates play this for about 2 hours in your basement at night. You get seasick laying in bed. Are you ready to come join my crew, sailing across the great seas? We'll travel to all 7 continents, taking whatever we please. We'll bury it on a sandy beach. How much? I don't know, but a lot. And if something should ever happen to me, X marks the spot. Arr, arr, arr. Pirate is what I be. While all of you landlubbers live on the land, I live on the sea. Can you guys do an R, R, R with me? R, R, R. A pirate is what I be. While all of you landlubbers live on the land, I live on the sea. R, R, R. A pirate is what I be. While all of you landlubbers live on the land, I live on the sea. Yo ho ho and a bottle of warm milk. So finally it starts to get towards daylight, and the monsters finally talk about wrapping everything up. They've kept me up all night. They've played their rock and roll. And now they're not ready to go to sleep because the monsters don't even sleep. Did you know that? Monsters don't ever sleep. They keep us from sleeping. But when the monsters are done jamming in my basement, then they say, well, it's time to go on vacation. Where do you want to go? We got to go somewhere where we can get back by bedtime so we can play more rock and roll in the basement and keep Ruditoonz up all night again. But where do you want to go for a vacation? They don't know. They'll go anywhere. Florida, that sounds good. But what they do is, because these monsters are all different shapes, they're all different sizes. And did I tell you they're really ugly? Yeah, they're really ugly. They can't fly. These aren't monsters with wings. So they call their vampire friends. And they say, hey, vampires, will you carry us on vacation? Carry us somewhere and then bring us back? So that's what they do. They go on a vampire vacation. Can you guys clap one more time? The sun is going down, time to get up. I'm gonna pack my bags before my friends pick me up. Some people fly like an eagle, I fly like a bat. Close your eyes and I'll be gone like that. The sun is going down, it's time to get up. I'm going on a vampire vacation. Vampire vacation. Vampire vacation. Having a bloody good time. Wish you were here. I think I'll head on down to New Orleans. Horrorwood and all you wear between. San Francisco and down to Skeleton. We're coming to your town, we'll help you party down. We're going on a vampire vacation. A vampire vacation. A vampire vacation. Having a bloody good time. Wish you were here. We're going on a vampire vacation. A vampire vacation. A vampire vacation. Having a bloody good time. Wish you were here. So all night long, these monsters are playing down there in the basement, banging on their drums and pots and pans, and they keep me awake all night. But when I said they don't sleep, they rest a little bit. They rest just a little bit. They gotta rest. But where you and I need like 8 to 10 hours of sleep, these guys need like 8 to 10 minutes. So they do sleep real quick, but it's just for like 8 or 10 minutes. And it's right in the morning. As soon as I finally decide I'm never going to get to sleep tonight, I might as well get up. That's when they're like, okay, our work is done here. We can take our 8-minute nap now. So I get up and I wash my face and I brush my teeth and I tumble down the stairs to meet the day. And then I'll tell you what I do. When I walk by the basement in the morning, I know that's when they're sleeping, so I laugh. And I bang on the door just as loud as I can. And then I open the door to the basement a little bit and I turn on all the lights and I yell, "Wake up, monsters!" And then I run away so very fast. 'Cause I've got monsters in my basement. I've never seen them, but I know. I dream about them almost every night. They're big, bad, and ugly, and they glow. Like I said before, kids, no way would I join a band full of monsters. Would you guys? I'd like to thank the Palladium. I'd like to thank Julia and everybody here at the Center for Performing Arts for having me on Halloween. Kids, it's a weird year. Just keep on remembering rule number 1. be nice, and have fun. And we will get through this together. You guys take care. Listen to Mom and Dad. Everybody out there in the YouTubes, you listen to. Be nice and have fun. Rule number 1. Thank you so much. I'm Scott Rudisill with Ruditoonz. Happy Halloween.
Thank you all for coming today. Thank you to Faegre and Drinker for sponsoring this series. And thank you to Ruditoonz. We hope to see you back here next Saturday for Jungle John and Silly Safaris and all his live animal friends. Happy Halloween, everyone. Bye-bye.